Happy to be with you on a Monday morning. High five to you for showing up. This is really exciting for me, actually. This is the first time that I'm ever recording here using my Starlink internet. I'm in the middle of Colorado at the moment. And for those of you wondering, the Sea Level to 14er challenge went really well. If you haven't seen what was going on there, you can check it out on Instagram or or LinkedIn and whatnot. We've been sending out some posts there. So thank you for those that have been following along. All right, for this morning session, we are going to begin at least in a seated position. Then at some point, which I'll guide you through, you can make your way to lying down position if that's comfortable, or you can stay seated, whatever is right for you. Go ahead and make your way to that seated position. Now, we're going to do something to begin called a carbon dioxide tolerance test, which is something that we've done, I know, a few times in the past together. We're going to do that again. It's vitally important through my training process for the Sea Level to 14er challenge, but also just important in general. It's a good metric to gauge your stress levels. Carbon dioxide in the body is typically a sign of stress, and if you can get your tolerance to that carbon dioxide in a better position, you can then manage stress more effectively. So the way that this works is we're going to take three natural inhales and exhales through the nose, and then after that third exhale, we're going to then take a really deep inhale all the way in, and then as slow as possible, we'll exhale through the nose. So go ahead and sit up straight in this seated position. Arms relax to your sides. Notice the breath as it comes in through the nose, naturally in, and exhale through the nose. Again, inhale and exhale. And one more. Inhale and exhale. And now take a really deep breath. Bring in as much air as you can, filling up the lungs, filling up, filling up, filling up. And now begin a slow exhale through the nose, as slowly as possible. You're trying to see how long you can sustain this exhale. You're going all the way to the point that you're squeezing out every last bit of air. For those of you curious of the time, we're just about at 20 seconds. So if you've stopped your CO2 TTs at 20, continue to exhale. We're at 30. For those of you still exhaling, great job. Keep going. For those of you that are done, just allow your natural breath to come back. We're at 40 seconds. Push the air all the way out. 50 seconds. We'll go for 10 more seconds. My timing, at least. All right, we're at 60 seconds. Just allow the breath to come and go naturally. That is your carbon dioxide tolerance test. We're now going to do a series of 3 breath holds on an inhale, just to continue to warm up the biochemistry in our blood and the breathing. So go ahead and take one natural inhale and exhale through the nose. And now take a deep inhale, inflate the lungs as much as you can, and hold that breath. We're going to shoot for about 45 seconds on this hold. But I just want you to relax. Relax your mind, relax your body. Sustain this hold for as long as you can. Of course, when you need to take a breath, go ahead and do that. But if possible, see if you can hold for that full 45 seconds. As time elapses here, our CO2 levels are building. Increased CO2 is a signal for stress. You've got 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and go ahead and breathe. In and out through the nose to recover. On these recovery breaths, I want you to think about your lower belly inflating and your rib cage expanding on the inhale and contracting on the exhale. We're going to do 3 more recovery breaths before we begin a second breath hold. Two more recovery breaths. One more in through the nose and out. And now deeply in. Pull in as much air as you can. Pulling in. Sip a little more air in. And hold. This time we're going to go for a minute. Don't think about the time. Just drop out of your head and into your body and relax. We're at 30 seconds. Just notice the stillness of this hold. You've got 20 more seconds if you're still holding. Keep going. If you've released, just allow your breath to come back. Think light, think slow, think deep breaths. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and allow that breath to come in and out through the nose. Great job if you made it all the way. We're going to do one more breath hold. On this last breath hold, I really want you to push it. But for now, continue to recover. Once again, we think every time we breathe, we think LSD, light, slow, deep diaphragmatic breaths. Breathing lightly in through the nose, slowly and deep in the belly, working that diaphragm with each breath. Good. We're going to do 3 more recovery breaths. Start to prepare yourself for this long breath hold. In through the nose and out through the nose. 2 more. In and out. Last recovery breath. In and out. And now deeply in. Inhale as deeply as you can. Pull in as much air. Sip a little more in and hold. Just notice again the stillness of this hold. If there's chatter in your mind, just let it float right on by. Come back to that stillness, drop into your body and relax. We're at 30 seconds, a little bit after. Push yourself on this hold. You've got enough oxygen in your body for it. You can do this. We've got 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and allow that breath to come back now. In and out through the nose. Try to control it as best you can. Breathing in lightly, slowly, and deeply. Great job. We're going to do a series of progressively deeper breaths. We're going to really start to breathe deeply. Here's the point where if you want to lie down on the ground, you can do that, or you can stay seated, whatever feels right to you. We're going to start slowly with the breath. but deep. Breathing in through the nose, and this time out through the mouth. Start to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep breathing. True to the name of this exercise, we're going to progressively get deeper and faster with each breath. We're going to work our way right into a fairly quick but deep breath pace. So each new breath, I want you to breathe in deeper than the previous one. And exhale just a bit more sharply, a bit more quickly on the exhale through the mouth. Good. Start to pick up the pace. We're here for about 8 more breaths. 7 more. Make this one deeper than the previous one. And the exhale a bit sharper. 5 more breaths. Even if you feel the tingling sensations on these breaths, breathe through that. Good. 4 more breaths. Last 3 to make these your deepest yet. Last 2. And 1 more. And with me, take a deep breath in, breathing through the sensations. In. And exhale that breath out, just letting that air fall out of your mouth. And hold at the bottom of that exhale. And just be quiet. Even though you're not moving, your body is still swirling with that energy from the breath. Just feel that. You don't have to do anything with it, just feel it. And continue to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take a deep breath in, fill up the lungs, and hold at the top. Here in this hold, see if you can feel your heartbeat. And we're here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale that breath out. Good. We're going to go right into our second and final round of progressive breath deepening. Starting slowly in through the nose. In, and out through the mouth. Good. In through the nose, slowly. Out through the mouth. Relaxing on that exhale. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose, start to pick up the pace. Out through the mouth, just let it go. Deeper and quicker now, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Good. 7 more, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Even quicker, in. Out. In. And out. Find your pace. Faster and deeper. Make these your fastest 5 breaths yet. 4 more breaths. 3 more. Last 2 breaths, quickest yet. Last one, all the way in. Let it go. And with me, deep breath all the way in. Bring in as much air as you can. And relax on this exhale, letting the breath go, letting the body go with it, and relax into the space that you created. Holding at the bottom, feeling the stillness of this moment. It's a Monday morning. Your mind might already be racing to the future of what you have coming up, but none of that matters right now. Bring yourself back to this present moment. If you have that urge to breathe, you can take a breath. Otherwise, keep holding for 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that recovery breath all the way in, filling up as much as you can. And hold that breath at the top once more. Notice how this deep breath feels. I want you to put a smile on your face. Know that you're safe. Know that you're ready to take on the day. 3, 2, 1. Let that breath go and relax with it. And we'll come into one of my favorite exercises to recovery called the long tail exhale, where our exhales get longer than our inhales. Go ahead and breathe in through the nose for 3, 2, 1. Out for 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 3, 2, 1. Out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In 3, 2, 1. Out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In again for 3, 2, 1. Out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In 3, 2, 1. Out for 8 this time. Relaxing on the exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. In 3, 2, 1. Out for 9. Keep on relaxing. 4, 3, 2, 1. In 3, 2, 1. Last time out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow your natural breath to come back to you. Noticing each breath as it comes in through the nose and out through the nose. Come back to this thought that the present moment is the only one that matters. It's the only one that you're breathing in. It's the only one that you're living in. As you march into this week, keep that in mind. The future will come and you'll be able to handle it. Start to make your way up back to a seated position if in fact you lie down. Slowly, gradually, giving yourself the time you need. And we'll end with just one last inhale in through the nose. Bring in all the air you can. And exhale. I want to thank you once again for showing up to this edition of Monday Morning Breathwork. Again, I'm Anthony LaRubio. I'm the founder of a company called Recal. We focus on breath and breathwork practices just like this to help you mindfully and intentionally navigate your everyday. I feel free to drop any direct messages or any feedback for me here, wherever you're watching this. I want to thank you for joining and showing up, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care, everybody. Bye.